Hello and welcome to Racing in Queensland. I'm your host Jesse McDonald, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Racing in Queensland. Unfortunately, my usual co-host Paul Knight, he's up in Rockhampton for the Capricorn sales, and joining me is Larry Cassidy. Welcome, Larry.
Yeah, thanks, Jess.
It's great to have you on the show.
Great to be here.
And Larry's going to be a regular host on the show now.
That's great.
Yeah, it sure is. And now, obviously, the big talking point is Black Caviar with the Winter Carnival.
Yeah, she's arrived in Queensland, and she's at the moment she's been boxed in the middle of Eagle Farm with the rest of Peter Moody's horses. Didn't see her this morning, but they said she stepped out early and worked on the dirt.
Oh, lovely. So you'll no doubt see her during working this week.
I probably will. I'll probably I'll have a look out for a Saturday morning. And I actually asked Peter if he's short of a track ride, I wouldn't mind chucking my leg over to give her a gallop.
Absolutely, she's certainly a champion.
Oh, for sure. 13 straight, and coming into the Queensland's big races, she certainly looks like she's going to continue her record.
Well, it's very lucky for the Queenslanders to be able to view Black Caviar racing up here. You know, it's a great kind gesture of Pete bringing her up here, and no doubt she's going to be very hard to beat in whatever she contests. Yeah,
and it's going to be great at Doomben. I think we're going to see a crowd at the races that you probably haven't seen in Brisbane for quite some time, so very exciting.
It is. Moving on, we've got races here on the Gold Coast on Saturday. You've got a few rides. Can you tell us a bit about them?
Yeah, a couple of my main rides. Hidden Kisses. She runs in the 3-year-old filly's bracelet. Her run at Eagle Farm the other day was very good. She finished very strongly to run second behind Bianca Jewel, and her form. She won first up. Stepping up to 1800 Saturday is certainly going to suit her.
Do you think she'll be turned into a bit of a stayer and an Oaks prospect?
Yeah, most definitely. I think you'll find she'll run very well Saturday, then she'll go to the Roses and then hopefully into the Oaks. Hopefully the weather can stay fine because she's got an outstanding finish on top of the ground.
Yeah, well, the weather we can't control, unfortunately. No. Another one of your rides is Excelentes.
Yeah, again, been lucky enough to pick up the mount after Damien Brown. He's opted to ride Ready to Rip, which obviously is an outstanding horse. I'm hoping to get a firm track Saturday. The weather's looking good outside, so I think that'll just put us on a real even keel with Ready to Rip, because I think Ready to Rip will excel on a rain-affected track. But Excelentes, blinkers on first time.
Could make a difference.
Most definitely. He only fell in last start, but I think you'll see a different horse Saturday.
Just for the viewers out there, they talk about putting blinkers on for the first time. How much of a difference can blinkers add to the performance of the horse? Look,
very big difference, and you'll see a lot of horses that have blinkers first time do come out and win or race very, very well. They're a piece of gear that will make a horse focus. Horses, sometimes look around and don't really concentrate. Obviously, the eyepieces on make them look forward. They can't see behind them, and can make them really focus on what they're doing, which is what you need to do to win a race.
Maybe I should put the blinkers on. Might help me.
Is that when you go out night clubbing?
Al Lucas, another one of the rides, an old timer, going for 3 Ipswich Cups in a row if he competes it for this year. How do you rate him this weekend?
Yeah, look, his run the other week behind Scenic Shot was very good. He only got caught in the last couple bounds, and that was a second up run, and he did it pretty tough. We set up outside the leader, and he really fought on strongly. So the distance Saturday 1800 is going to suit him better, and certainly would have improved from the run, and expecting a good showing from him.
Well, that's great. Looks to be very promising rides for this Saturday, and definitely worth following you. You're in riding in good form. You rode a treble yesterday, and you look to be riding in the peak of your career.
Yeah, I think I am. Everything's going along nice. I'm getting great support from good stables, including the very powerful Rob Heathcote stable. So it's great to get good support from them when their team's going well. But I'm feeling really confident about the carnival. I'm riding very well. I think I'm riding, if not the best I've ever ridden, and my weight's good, which certainly makes things easier.
Fantastic. Now you've got Buffering, one of your major hopes in the Winter Carnival. He looks to be a horse that's on the up.
Yeah, well, he won first up he won the Victory Stakes first up. Some people commented, said it was a buffering benefit because of the farcical speed they went, but we were able to control the race, and he sprinted home. Really, we only sprinted home 400 metres, but he beat a Group 1 winner and beat them quite convincingly. So looking forward to going up against Black Caviar in the BTC Sprint next week.
We're going to have to be right on your game at 100% to beat her.
Oh, for sure. Well, he had a setback leading up into first up, so he would have taken great improvement. But yeah, hopefully he's grown another leg.
He's going to need it. But next week we go live on Briz 31 or Digital 44 on your set-top box. But coming up over the 8 weeks when we're covering the Winter Carnival, we've got a behind-the-scenes show or segment where we look at life of a jockey on days when he or she is not riding, and we're going to be looking with Larry on playing golf, bit of poker, bit of squash,
bit of boxing, and show me in the sauna.
So we'll have an inside view of what happens with life on a jockey when he's not riding, which is going to be very entertaining, no doubt. Yeah,
well, a lot of people don't realise what we do. My life revolves around losing weight. You've always got to watch what you eat and what exercise you do. So, it is a constant battle with the weight, and this will just give a bit of an insight to how I cope with that.
Well, it's going to be, thank you for your time for doing that, and the viewers are certainly going to be enjoying that. Now, that's a wrap. Next week, we're live on Briz 31, which is Channel 44 at 7 p.m. on Friday for the next 8 weeks, where we're going to be covering the Winter Carnival. Larry will be one of our regular guests with Paul Knight, as well as Greyhound Pat, our form expert for the Greyhounds. As well, we'll be having interviews with Chris Muntz, Robbie Heathcote and Prue Reid from the Brisbane Racing Club, giving an insight into what's happening of all the events over the carnival. So join us next week when we're live on Briz 31, and join us on the website at www.racinginqueensland.com. Thank you, Larry, for joining us.
Thanks, Jess.
Look forward to having you on next week and for the next 8 weeks. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.